Ken Arzon here in Vista, California. I've got Tuesday, May 27th, 2025. Bill Dickey, New York Yankees, 17 years, 1928 through 1946. Served 2 years in the military, 1944 and 45. So he's got 17 years. Good hitter, catcher. I looked at his seasons from 1928 to 1936. Out of those 9 years, 7 of them, 300 or better batting average. He had a 362 one year. 1937 season, he's 30 years old, 140 games. That'll be the most games he plays in a season, 140. He gets 530 at bats. That'll be the most. What does he do? 87 runs scored, 176 hits. Never had 200 hits in a season. So his high was 176. 35 doubles, that'll be a high. 2 triples, 29 homers, that'll be a high. And then 133 RBIs, how about that? That's a high. That's the second time over 100 RBIs. 133 RBIs. He bats .332. The 8th season, 300 or better. 417 on base, 570 slugging, 302 total bases. First time 300 or more. That'll be his best year, 1937. Even though he had a 362, that was in 112 games. This 332 average, with 302 total bases and 133 RBIs and 176 hits. That's his best year. 1937, 30 years old. He's in his prime. 1938 comes back, 132 games, 142 hits, 313. He's getting up there in 300 batting average seasons. Let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. His 9th season, 300 or better, 313. 1939, he comes back, 128 games, 480 at bats, 98 runs scored. That was good. 105 RBIs. So from 1936 through 1939, he has 4 consecutive 100 RBI seasons. Very good. He bats .302. That makes 10 years out of 12 300 or better. Bill Dickey. 1940 starts the new decade. 106 games. 92 hits, bats .247. I wonder what happened. He goes from 302 to 247. Is he getting tired? We don't know. 1941, 109 games, 99 hits, 284. 2 years in a row under 300. After having 10 out of 12 over 300. 1942, 82 games, 295 average. 1943, just 85 games, 351 average. That was a good year. So that's his 11th season, 300 or better, but it's only 85 games. He misses 1944 and 1945, military service. Comes back 1946, just gets into 54 games and bats 261. His career is over. He's 39 years old in 1946. He calls it quits. So let's look at Bill Dickey's career. 1,789 games. Not as many as Ivan Rodriguez, for example. He had like 2,400 plus games. He had 6,300 at bats. That's a good amount. 930 runs scored. Never had 100 runs scored in a season. His high was 99. He gets 1,969 hits. If I was him, I would have maybe played just a little bit more just to get to that 2,000 hit mark. He should have known his stats. He fell 31 hits shy of 2,000. 343 doubles. That's a good amount. 72 triples. 202 homers. He had some seasons where he had 20 or more homers. His high was 29. 1,209 RBIs in 17 years is a good amount. 313 career batting average. 12 seasons out of 17. 300 or better. 382 on base, 486 slugging career, 3,062 total bases. I like that. He passed 3,000 there. Does Bill Dickey deserve the Baseball Hall of Fame? Yes. That 12 seasons, 300 or better, did it. He didn't get to 2,000 hits. He didn't get to 1,500 runs scored or 1,500 RBIs. He had 3,000 total bases. But they looked at his defense. His defense and the offensive hitting did it for Bill Dickey to make the Baseball Hall of Fame. I'd put him in. He was a good player. How about that 133 RBI season, 1937? That's pretty good for a catcher. 133 RBIs. All right, we're done with him. We've looked at Mickey Cochran. He's a catcher. Joe Bauer, catcher. And now Bill Dickey. How about one more catcher? How about Mike Piazza? He's in the Baseball Hall of Fame. We got to look at him. So he's next. I'm out.